Dear students, in last video I told you about thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Now I am going to describe you about different examples of thermoplastics and thermosetting plastic. Here all these are the examples of thermoplastics. First one is polythene, which is also called polyethylene. Its monomeric unit is ethylene. Polythene is made from ethylene monomer unit under high temperature, high pressure and in the presence of a catalyst. What is a catalyst? Any agent which increases the speed of a reaction. Now, what are its characteristics? You know very well about polythene. It is a whitish translucent material. It is lightweight and can be transported easily. It is not affected by acid, alkalis and most of the organic solvents. It does not absorb any water. So, we can say it is impermeable to water. Now, what are the uses of polythenes? You know very well these are used for making sheets, pipes for transporting water and other liquids and for waterproofing, etc. Second one is polyvinyl chloride, which is called PVC. Its monomeric unit is vinyl chloride. Means when we join vinyl chloride, different units of vinyl chloride in a linear arrangement, it forms the polyvinyl chloride. So what is polyvinyl chloride? It is like polythene you can say, but it is tougher or you can say harder than polythene. Now what are the uses of polyvinyl chloride? It is used for making raincoats, plastic dolls, as an insulation cover in electrical wire. You have seen a plastic covering over the electrical wires which is made up of polyvinyl chloride, shoe soles, etc. So all these are the uses of polyvinyl chloride and it is also a thermoplastic. Third one is polystyrene. Polystyrene, its monomeric unit is styrene. It is highly transparent polymer. You can say even it is more transparent than polythene. And what are its uses? It is used for making hot drink cups, toys, styrofoam, which is commonly known as thermocol. So you can say thermocol is made up of polystyrene, which is a thermoplastic, as an insulating material, etc. Next one is acrylic, which is commonly called perspex. It is highly transparent plastic and it resembles the glass. You have seen plastic glasses in the market which look like glass. So these are made up of acrylic, or which is also called perspex. Its monomeric unit is methyl acrylate. So this is a monomeric unit of this perspex. It is used for making lenses, paints, etc. Next thermoplastic which I want to describe you, that is Teflon, which is quite inert. What is the meaning of quite inert? Means most of the chemicals do not affect Teflon. So there is no effect of any chemicals on Teflon. What is its monomeric unit? Monomeric unit is tetrafluoroethylene and it is used for making non-stick cookwares in chemical industries as corrosion proof coating. Why corrosion proof coating? As I told you, there is no effect of any chemical on Teflon. That's why it is used in chemical industries also. Next, there I have shown two types of thermosetting plastic. What are thermosetting plastic? Means which have cross-linked arrangement and which can't be reshaped again. They are called thermosetting plastics. First example of thermosetting plastic is bakelite. It is obtained by reacting phenol with formaldehyde in the presence of a catalyst and it is mainly used for making electrical switches, plugs, combs, etc. You are using electrical switches at your home and you know they are made up of plastic. What type of plastic is that? That is actually bakelite. Second one is melamine. Melamine, it is made from melamine and formaldehyde. So these melamine and formaldehyde, the monomeric unit of melamine, which is also a thermosetting plastic. You have seen melamine plates which are used as dinnerware in your homes and all these are made up of melamine. Even floor tiles are also made up of melamine. So in this way thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics are used for a number of products, for making a number of products in everyday life. So now you come to know that plastics have become a very important part of daily life.